I just work here, dog.
Comedy is at the forefront of this. I would feel like, though, it's like comedians.
I don't think so, because it's not like we give God damn, why could I not say it? Comedic opinions. You know what I'm saying? Like, you give your true opinion. Like, we're being funny, like going back and forth, but your opinion is your opinion. You're not just saying it to be funny.
Yeah, but the way we deliver stuff
is the forefront.
That's what I say. It's like we're giving real opinion. It's not like we're just funny while we do it.
Yeah.
But to each their own. One thing I've learned, the biggest thing I've learned is, especially doing this, it's like 100% opinion.
Yes.
Right? Like, regardless of the category or the topic or whatever we're talking about, it's just 100% what you feel. So.
Warning, the contents of this podcast are informational in nature, and neither Chaim, nor Kel, nor I, nor Random Realness is engaged in the provision of legal, tax, or any other advice. You should seek your own advice from professional advisors, including lawyers and accountants, regarding the legal, tax, and financial implications of any financial decision you contemplate. Additionally, the information shared on this podcast is not intended to be a substitution for diagnosis, treatment, or informed professional advice. You should not take any action or avoid taking any action without consulting with a qualified mental health professional.
It's June. Happy Pride.
Welcome to the show. Random Realness. Episode 75. I'm your host, Chaim, here with my motherfucking co-host, J. White. How you doing, boy?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. My other co-host, Kelly Kel. What up, gang?
What
gang,
up,
gang?
y'all?
You doing all right?
I'm cool. No complaints.
Okay. All right. I'm glad. The hair looking fresh.
It was for graduation.
I ain't gonna lie. What, you graduated?
No.
Oh.
I was one of the faculty at the
I
school.
didn't know. I was about to say, this bitch is in school still?
No.
Summertime
I do want to
fly.
go back. I haven't got my master's yet. But
What do you want to get your master's in?
That's my problem.
What? So you said this graduation was for some of your students?
Yeah, it was for high school.
Okay.
So I went to
How was it?
Honestly, it was lit.
Let
me rephrase. The graduation was not. The graduation is actually extremely boring process here. Mm-hmm. But like home is way more soulful. Like there's music that actually it just makes more sense. But whatever, this is great for here. But what was cool is like the staff has to stand down at the bottom of the stadium, and then all the students walk through. And it was hella tight to see how many black and brown kids, because I felt like I was like it looked like a token, just like a little nigga.
Welcome to Idaho.
Yeah. But it ended up being cool because there was just so many like black and brown kids, and as they come up, they was like, "What up? Thank you, appreciate it." Like it ended up being a love thing. So it was tight.
That's fine.
Yeah. 1% of the 1%.
Yeah, and I ran into a kid. It sucks. I don't remember to the level that I should this young human, but I met him and he was like, "Hey, I just want to say thank you," and I dapped him up and I was like, "Yeah, for what?" And he said, "You used to hang out with my parents when I was little, and I just want to say thank you for showing me that change is possible." And like stuff like that happens to me, and it's hella tight because it's always when I'm sad.
Makes you feel emotional, like happy emotions or like heartfelt emotions?
It makes me feel seen. Like it makes me feel like every time, because it feels like I'm just like, damn, I'm over here just getting buried.
The
like,
work that you're doing
ass.
isn't just going unseen.
Yeah, it feels like I'm being planted more so.
Okay.
So it's tight.
Oh, yeah, that's fire.
I like it.
Cousin, what you been up to?
Shit. Had a couple of
if you do another motherfucking D.
Well, I was just saying shit like I'm busy as fuck. I was talking to my niece the other day, and she was like, "Do you ever get bored?" And I said, That is such a juvenile comment. I said, I haven't been bored since I became an adult. That's the line that I hit her with. I ain't been bored since I've been an adult. And, had a hella busy weekend, fucking, multiple
hella busy weekend, fucking, huh?
Hella busy weekend.
Fucking, I see.
But today, fucking, Larry Allen of the Dallas Cowboys passed away, and he was like my favorite offensive lineman. He was on the championship team. Died at 52. That's sad for me. Like a black man dying at 52. Like
on a trip to
Mexico with his family. It's just like it just sucks that
just randomly. I don't know.
Sudden death or whatever. So, the fucked up thing is like he probably got paid to be big his whole life. And so then it's like when you leave the game, those offensive linemen
big anymore.
Yeah, they need to make the pivot, but a lot of them don't, just because it's like I've been this big. I fucking was fast as fuck this big. I was faster than regular people, stronger.
I was the top of my motherfucking field, right?
Everything, you know, like, and then it's like, then they die at 52, and then you be like, fuck, nigga, like
that wear and tear different.
That shit sucks. It's scary, right? You know, like, damn, I think about it all the time. Anyway, that might just be me just like hitting my thing, but I think about my dad died at 66, or just other black men that I know that die. Like, people, we should be living to like 90, but there's because the average life is like to like 90.
But like, well, I guess why is it so? And this is me being genuine.
Yeah.
Why does everyone want to live so long?
Because I want to see my kids as kids. I want to see the fruits of. I just want to see as much as possible.
As much life as possible.
Like life is good. Like I don't want to be ever not in life, you know? Like obviously if my life like where I can't take care of myself and it's degrade like that, yeah, I don't want to just be hanging on just to be hanging on.
Just to see some
But like
kids.
if I'm in good health, like shit, I want to be 80-year-old uncle being like, yeah, boy, this is what the president's supposed to look like. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be like that. So it just sucks when
I'd agree with that though. I'm not complaining. Obviously life has its ups and downs, and I think I want to see as much as possible too, you know, whether it be traveling or offspring, or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I guess I'm just cool. If it were to go tomorrow, whatever.
Well, when they're ethnically like, oh, Asian people live to average 100. Then it's like a next class is like 90. Then it's like African Americans 67.
Right.
And you're like, why?
I get you on that part.
Like,
Yeah.
why?
Food.
But like, why? You know, like why?
Food.
And why do we perpetuate? Yeah, like why isn't that?
We talk about this on a regular basis. We just were saying last week how mango is $2.50, a salad's $5, but you could go and get 100 nuggets for $5.
And that to me, it feels like it's not like a choice, right? Because it's a choice, but because of economic resources, it's not just handed out like that, and that's fucked up. That's
and
where
if
it's
you
like, why?
like if you go there and put it into play, the percentage of African Americans that are at a certain annual income, they're not going to be as high as other ethnic groups. You know what I'm saying? So then you put a majority of black people in a lower bracket, then clearly they're having more struggle or less money to put towards nutrition and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So.
And even when you do, like culturally, you talk about black people and you talk about what soul food is. Granted, I love it, but it's always been the scraps of the scraps. Every single thing that's pivotal for black people, none of it's with any good health. And it's because we didn't know, you know, and now we do, but
now
it's still fire. It's just there. Right. But how you doing?
I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Just been working like crazy. Getting ready for a couple concerts, some Excision. You ready to turn
a couple
up?
Concert what?
There's a concert coming called Excision. It's like an EDM concert on Thursday.
Oh, this Thursday?
Yep. And then there's a...
are you marketing right now? Because I was thinking like you were going to it.
No, I ain't going to it.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I'll definitely pull up with you.
Our audience was about to ride with you and
I'll
be like,
be working.
yeah, I love that place. And
I'll
you're
be there working it, my nigga.
I'm getting paid. I'm not here because
I'll be in there nodding on accident. You know, every couple hip hop-ish beats come on. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I thought.
But no, I've been good, fucking chilling, bruh. Just actually showed Kale earlier. I got a dope message earlier from some random cat. Shout out Joe the barber. You know Joe the barber?
Yeah. I know Joe.
Okay, I didn't know him. Nigga messaged me.
Oh damn! What did he say?
No, you want me? I'll let you read it. I know you're a professional.
Oh, that's fire.
But shout out my dog. But yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like you said, it's nice. It feels like I feel you put it the right way. It makes you feel seen. Feel free to read it out loud if you like. Oh damn!
Oh fuck!
God damn it, cousin.
Do you have the active eyes on?
Yeah.
Whoa. Hey, bro, I know this is kind of random, but we met at your show at the Reef a little while ago. I downloaded some of your songs after your show. It was a great show. That night, when I heard your song Flowers, and still today, when I hear it playing in the car, it hits me emotionally. Nigga, that song fucked me up, too, so I feel you 1,000%. As I was listening to it, I thought you would like to hear that. There's a handful of songs that touch my emotions like that, and I just wanted to let you know that your song is one of them. I feel that's really rare and special in music. Just wanted to give you your flowers, no pun intended. He got bars. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so that was dope. You know, right? Got it. I don't know when he sent it, but I realized it like as we were walking back here to record. So I'm like, damn, check this out.
Yeah, that's hella tight.
I've never shown your music to somebody and they've been they don't ever leave there going, oh, it's just a rapper. Right. You know what I mean? Because it's just not that.
It's hard for me to tell because, like, you never know. Niggas are being nice in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll show people, but then people be like, oh, you're actually good. And then it's like, I still don't know if you're just saying that because I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't think so. I think, yeah.
But that, you know, that's what it, like, I'm like, oh, thank you. I take it for, like, what it is. I believe them, but it's like, they could not ever listen to my music again. They could have just said it and like, I'm good, but I'm not good enough for them to listen to. You know what I'm saying?
The dude that we brought to the concert with us, he was talking about you for the entire time he was here. Yeah, he was playing your. When he was choosing the music, he was choosing your songs to play and stuff. Fire. It was tight. Yeah, that's I think you make a bigger impact than you know. You got that little Russell thing going.
You know what I'm saying?
Quality.
He wrote in the chat. I got to say it because I didn't like it. He wrote in the chat something about LaRussell, and it made me feel some type of way. I realized I'm an actual LaRussell fan. How you are with Drake?
Yeah, I'm a LaRussell fan too.
Not if you acted like that.
No, it's not acting like that. It's not. Like, what do you mean?
That was the best you had. That was the best.
That's all I have. I'm just like we cannot go into that 2-hour debate right now. So I don't know why you over here pew pew shooting with the 007 shooter, little single shot. She was like, bam.
This nigga just turned into a nigga with no tongue to imitate you.
Yeah.
He said, nigga, what are you? She's got a tongue, my nigga. Goddamn.
It's cool.
Fuck. No, I'm a LaRussell fan. Who?
You went 0 for 3, by the way.
Where'd you learn about LaRussell?
From Instagram.
Okay.
Right before the pandemic.
I told your brother about LaRussell. His brother told him about his LaRussell.
Maybe that's where I learned LaRussell from. Yeah. Oh, if you're somebody
I self-identified LaRussell.
Oh, if you're somebody that matters to, then yeah, I could say it was probably.
It doesn't matter.
I think I might have got it from his brother.
But I'm just saying, like, I've been a fan, like, so where you're saying I'm not a fan, I'm literally been a fan.
Well, I don't just
as soon as I heard it, I was like,
but it's the way you show
like
fandom.
The comparisons. I know.
Yeah, the way people show fandom to me is not. It's not. If it makes me feel like when you say you're a fan of him, and then you had the discussion that you had, it makes me feel like I wouldn't want you to be a fan of me.
Why?
Because that's not what fans do, I guess.
Fans don't do what? I don't know. You're saying protect you, like be biased for you. Like you're saying,
you do that well when you're a fan of something or somebody. I think you do that well. I'm not.
Isn't that what fans do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm a realist. I don't think I'm not protecting anybody, nigga.
Meek Mills.
I don't protect him.
You wrote for me. You
gotta say no dating now when you say
you wrote for me.
During the back and forth when the diss tracks happened, of course, because I'm picking the rapper over the more famous person. It doesn't matter. We're going off of skill. That's what I'm going off of. I'm not going off of how many more people like it because of who you are.
You liked him in totality.
Yeah, more because he's a better rapper. That's why I like him.
Wait, so what's wrong? What am I missing?
All the suspect stuff that he's been in, he's still not back.
We're
victim.
Ain't he a victim? Wasn't he a part of the touch and grab?
Is it true or not? Because nigga, I'm still. We brought it up. We talked about it. We saw no motherfucking paperwork with his name in it,
except for him said go and act to him.
Oh, because he said he like pussy. Nigga went out the window. Okay,
yeah, he did. He reacted.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. There was a stand-up comedian, and he was. I think I told you. Yeah, that nigga was making fun of him. He said. Meek Mill retweeted it like, I ain't gonna lie, this is the first time I laughed at this gay shit, but
yeah, he did a really bad job of helping us believe he was straight. You know who did good? NLE Choppa.
I don't know what.
So everybody was saying he's gay because of his song, and his responses are really good.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
I just heard he got locked up in Utah.
And
for prescription drugs, which is bad. Which was I just thought was bad.
Am I supposed to
not bad of him, but just like.
Am I supposed to think somebody's not talented because they're gay? Like, if Meek Mill was gay, okay, there's a gay rapper better than Drake. What do we?
No, what I'm just saying, like, you would want him to own it. Like, you were like Meek is like this, but really, like, Meek, like not that, because he's like saying no, even if he is, you would want him to walk in his thing to be like, yeah, this is 100%, me.
So we still gotta wait. You know what I'm saying?
You're talking about
allegations. There's actual video of motherfuckers fucking 17-year-olds up on the stage.
That is not true.
Why you got because
I'm saying you're summertime fly right now, right? Oh. And I sent in the group chat. There's this app called Fly Me Out, a social travel club, and essentially, if we were on there and we're like, hey, we're gonna go to Europe, and we want to bring some people with us.
When you're saying some people, are you saying like
females?
Okay.
So we could make
escorts or just females?
If they come on the flight, they're coming. That's the thing is it's trying to pair. It's a social app trying to pair people.
So like a dating traveling app.
Yeah.
So you just happen to travel with
somebody you don't know that agrees to come on the trip, stay in your hotel with you, fly me out. Essentially, we create hey, we're going to Europe. It's the three of us. We're looking for 3 girls nationwide.
Are they just trying to recreate Jeffrey Dahmer? Or?
Oh, my God. Tell me if that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to bring it up that there's an app out here called Fly Me Out. It's an actual app.
This is what's annoying. That is hella annoying.
What's annoying?
That app is annoying.
Oh, yeah,
it's genius.
Right.
And
but
I can't
at the same time, it's not.
But it can be. If you come on it with good intentions, then I can see it being safe.
I know, but if you're a creep, do that about it with anything. With
right.
Guns,
so that's
what I'm, buy it with
but
good
no,
intentions.
I'm just saying because I know women that like go in groups of travel. So when you said fly me out, I was thinking like
4 and 4.
Yeah, just like we're going to fly out. I wasn't even thinking like, ooh, he flued me out. Like, I wasn't thinking that.
But the slogan is find your tribe, see the globe.
And that's not even the thing.
Yeah,
it's
so
like,
I didn't take it in that way.
So, like, I
thought it meant like black.
Say all of us are single and we want to get on this app and we go on this trip. Then we would get 3 females to go on the trip as well. That sounds
absolutely. I'm not going to a foreign country to bring a girl to have the same foreign experience. But you're not paying
for her. She's paying for herself.
That's not the point. I'd rather meet somebody.
No. You're paying for her.
Oh, then no.
No, you're putting on there saying, "Hey, we're a group of 3, and the person that logs in that comes on there, we're paying for your flight and all your food." The same thing it does. Like, oh, he flew me out.
Sugar Daddy app.
Flew me. Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah,
that's what it feels like.
Yeah, what the fuck.
And like Kale's saying, there could potentially, well, I guess not, but maybe you weren't saying that after we got to the conclusion of what it was, but there's going to be thousands of flights that go perfectly smooth, and then there's going to be a percentage that is Jeffrey Dahmer, is all that kind of stuff that's going to make it just.
Yeah, honestly, that sounds like a liability waiting to happen. That's a liability. Hell no. Because in reality, if someone's paying for you, then it officially makes you an escort. No, I don't think escorts mean sex.
When you go on this, or is it expected you give it up or what?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Is it sex work or?
It's not in the thing, but it talk about into that whole thing. Not that I saw.
Or do they just match you up?
No, you have to get approved. Right? So that group puts it out, you submit your application, they accept it or decline it. So it's a whole bunch of you got the eye test only to go off of, and probably a profile that says like, hey, I'm fine. Or, or they're like,
I don't travel to escape.
Or there's groups of girls that are like, okay, we want somebody to be athletic with.
You could go. No.
What do you mean?
I don't.
Who's escaping with this? Like, what? Sounds like, fuck it. This is an experience. Let's fly some bitches out.
I think if you're going to do that, then you're going to go wherever you're going to go. I mean, maybe it's just some people aren't very personable in reality and don't want to like meet people. But if I'm going with intentions of finding somebody, I'm going to find somebody. If I'm going to Belize, I want to find somebody in Belize. I don't want to have a pretend Belize from New York or Miami to meet me, to go with me. That sounds silly to me. What's the point of that?
I would agree.
Just, I don't know.
Unless you're not trying to find a Belize, you're just trying to find something you can knock down.
Yeah, I guess my standards are a little higher than that.
I know. You're right. I agree.
But
you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're just like, fuck it, I'm trying to get away.
I didn't even think about that way.
I need a weekend. I'm going to Paris.
I just want to get my rocks off today.
What I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm trying to wet a whistle or two.
All right. You know what? That makes sense. Some guy who's hella rich just has time and doesn't have time.
I had an extra 3 days while I was in fucking wherever, nigga. Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
I got slurped and burped, nigga.
I think that part was wild, but now I get what you're saying. You know? That makes sense.
It says, browse and apply to join curated trips designed by seasoned travelers and trip leaders.
See? That's what I thought it was.
Curated trips is like saying it's already planned out for you, and you just come join along, which is the same thing as like...
No, now I don't believe it. Now I don't see it that way no more.
You don't see...
That is the code word for...
But what about? But you know, you know that they have trips that are like all women, that are like women of color that go to places, or all.
Oh no, there's 1,000% that there's possibly all girl groups that are going. Hey, we want to pay for other girls to come along, because the person that joins the group is coming with no money and just bringing a spirit.
Oh,
so that's for sure is how it's going down. It's not like, oh, we want to go plan this, and if you come, you bring your money. No, it's like if you get picked, your plane ticket's coming, and you're gonna fly out for free. Your meals are gonna be paid for.
It almost kind of sounds like it's like, nigga, a petty app. Like
what?
Like, oh, let's give somebody who can't afford this trip. We all got enough money to chip in and pay for an extra ticket. Let's just get a random.
Oh, that's a crazy way to think about it.
I hope if it's three, if it's three people,
because it's like, nigga, if I had enough money to pay for an extra flight, I'm not giving it to a random person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nigga, my mom would be coming before a random nigga's going, you know what I'm saying?
I get once he's saying it from like a sexual concept, so that I get all
of the features to it is coming from that lens, I believe.
Right.
Like, there's no other lens to look at it from besides, hey, we want to create a portal.
We just named 4 different lenses that we could
only
look at.
if somebody paid, like if somebody was willing to pay. But like he said, he wouldn't put it on the app to bring his mom. Right? You wouldn't put it on the app to bring your cousin or whatever. You wouldn't go to a portal.
Okay.
Unless it's on that time.
But still, like that, the group would be all chipping in for.
I'm thinking if you have, bless you, if it's 3 dudes, they have to get 3 applicants. I don't think you can just be like, hey, we got one.
You have to bring.
You better just bring.
Showed up for a gangbang. Said, oh my god.
Exactly.
That didn't sound.
Somebody would probably be submitting an application like, are there others? No, it's just you.
You and Dave, me and who else?
The league.
Right.
Yeah, this is interesting.
That is wild. That's crazy. You know what else is interesting?
What?
Dude, I don't even want to say it, honestly.
I'm not sure what's happening here.
NBA on TNT. How do I
potentially
say good? But nigga, they're not coming back. They're not coming back.
NBA breaking
everything good in my life, it just leaves me. Yeah, but NBA TNT tonight, whatever you want to call it. Chuck, motherfucking Shaq, EJ, the Jet. They could possibly be done. Sounds like the company, what is it, Turner? Mm-hmm. They ain't re-signing niggas.
Well, the
With
NBA,
ESPN or NBA,
the NBA isn't
that's
going to
right.
re-sign with TNT because they're being courted by all platforms right now. And so if TNT loses that bid, then the rights to TNT basketball lives with that group, and they would just kill it before they hand it over.
Right.
Shaq said that he turned down, something I read was turned down a $2.4 million deal. And then didn't one of you guys say that he was trying to pay people or pay everyone?
I think it's Charles Barkley trying to pay people. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
he
that's
has
what it was, Charles
a media company. And he said something in an interview how he would like to hire the whole staff. But I don't think Ernie Johnson can go anywhere. I'm pretty sure he's signed with Turner.
So if he's signed with Turner and Turner goes under and they don't let him go free because he's under contract.
Right.
And he's under contract for $5 million per year or something. Say he was.
I don't think Turner's going to go under. I think they're just going to pivot into college basketball, is what I've heard.
If they pivot into college basketball, whatever it is, if they don't let him go free and they keep him under contract, even if he's not doing NBA or they can't find a purpose for him,
Right.
they're going to have to pay him whatever they agreed to. So he could be getting paid and not be doing nothing. Is his worst case scenario.
Right.
He could be getting paid, but having to
I'm
do college
looking at
basketball when he doesn't want to.
But imagine working with like your best friends every other night or, 4 times a week and, like literally you get paid to just joke around and talk about shit you love.
Yeah.
In reality, it feels like at this point, they're, as a group, name holds enough weight where if I was them, I would go with Charles Barkley's company. Because they could just do it themselves and sell it on every damn stream instead of just one.
But that's the thing though, is with his media, what would they do? Because I think they would have to do like cover games like how Peyton and Eli do Monday night games. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a podcast, but they're watching the games. You know what I'm saying?
Because they usually don't do the play-by-play.
Yeah,
they're just like halftime,
pregame, postgame.
So if they opened up shop on their own platform, not even YouTube, like
Right.
on their own platform where people can just choose to
If they use that
go
Barkley
look it
media.
up.
I pray that it doesn't,
Yeah.
because it's not official yet. I pray that they don't fall apart, but
I don't hope they don't
I don't
fall
know.
apart, but I do hope they go ahead and leave so that they can be on more places than just TNT. Because then they could do it together. Like in my head, if they go as a group, they get a damn one of them boxes inside the stadium. They can still do their halftime show. If we could set this up in here, they can still do a halftime show and they can still do an end-of-game show. And in reality, they'll be able to get down to the court side. Mm-hmm. They could still interview people if they wanted to.
right.
They don't lose
Or they
anything.
could just always be in the studio. Because most of the time they're in the studio, they're not really
That's
at
true.
the sites.
That's
But
true.
when the playoffs happen, they'd want to get seats there. But
That's true.
Crazy kind of
Random motherfucker.
pivot, kind of on the same topic. Somebody saying that Amazon is trying to get the licensing for NFL. $19.95 a game.
per game,
What? How does that make you feel?
His eyes are closed.
I know.
that'd be so terrible.
Nigga, just to watch your team, it's $320.
They better still just like throw the regular ones out, but you could a la carte pay $20 a week to watch your team. But they better still have just like a game that's
On Channel
CBS
7,
or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
If they do, you guys could just set it up in here where you're showing it in the middle corner like the other leagues do and start your own and sell it for $5.
Yeah, you ain't lying. But it's just
Yeah,
crazy.
I like that.
What if the NBA? What if the NBA does that same thing? Gets a bid from Amazon, and now you have to pay $20. I mean, it probably wouldn't be that expensive for NBA games because there's 82 of them. But $5 a game for fucking 30 teams in 82 games, nigga. That's a lot of money.
Wild.
So, what do you think? Do you guys think that's a possibility? That
Not a
nigga,
possibility for me to watch. No.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, I'm not either. Fire Stick Gang, here we come.
And if the games
I'm already
leave Fox,
thinking.
CBS, ABC, that'll be a sad day in hell.
If what?
If the games leave the local channels at some point, like
7, 2, 9,
yep,
shit like that.
6,
Is gonna be super hell.
yeah. Like I understand people
I bet
paying.
you niggas go on strike and legit their ratings dive if that happens, because it's like I'm not gonna pay to watch the game that I don't even like the Colts and the Ravens, nigga. What are we talking about?
I don't want to tell them, but like if they cornered the market, nigga, I'm be paying $20. I'd be so mad.
All you have to do is sit out 2 weeks.
Oh, that's what
everybody set out for their first 2 games.
Yeah, niggas, they ain't about to get me, nigga. I was working.
Crazy.
Even if I'm lying, I was working.
It just keeps growing and growing and growing.
Oh, you would pay
growing.
Is what you're saying.
I'm saying if they found a way and took it completely offline to where like they say we don't care if you boycott. We got enough people that are paying to do it, and it's like we go and we strike. We make it through all 16 games, not watching a single game. The next year, dog, I'm gonna be like, I'm gone, dog.
I'm watching.
I'm tired of watching the shit repeat on YouTube, like, dog. Or I'm gonna be over at my friend's house that actually pays for it. But like, damn, it's okay. I think they sold their like Christmas Eve games to Netflix. So the only place that you can watch the Christmas Eve games is if you have Netflix. Watch how that plays out.
Now.
I think it's fire. I'm not gonna.
Netflix is so annoying.
I think that's dope, but it sucks because it now leans to the market that we're complaining about.
Yeah, so. When they did those, when they sold that one playoff game on, it was on either Netflix or Amazon,
right,
or whatever, and you couldn't watch it anywhere else besides there. Motherfuckers figured out a way to be there, and that, and like the power of the NFL last year, they flexed so hard. They're ruining NBA on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, like, because now they're gonna play a Christmas game. I saw a fucking meme where it was like The Wire, and it was like something like they were doing like they were like Roger Goodell is this person, and he's coming up, and like Adam Silver is like one of the little cronies, and he's like, "Don't make me go on Christmas, nigga. I gave you that one day." He said, "Don't say nothing to me, because I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna shut it all down. Ain't nobody doing anything till after February."
There was actually somebody on the what's it on HBO, the Hard Knocks. One of the teams that was on there, the coaches made a fake schedule and gave it out to the team like jokingly, and they're like, "We're playing on Christmas and Thanksgiving." You know, and it's like, duh, obviously not, you know, but nigga, like imagine.
There's teams that play on Thanksgiving.
But just seeing the reaction from the players, like,
yeah.
Nigga, it's crucial. Like, if you have families, you're missing shit. You know, all these holidays, and
yeah,
it's wild just to see everybody's reaction. Like, niggas, you can tell, like, even niggas that don't have kids are like, both holidays are some bullshit. So, I pray it doesn't go to Amazon. Maybe if you got Amazon Prime, you got, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I got Prime already.
Yeah, you're already in. Usually, those ones, if you already had the Amazon set up, you were good.
Yeah, then we in there.
We guys just got to start a whole different random NFL.
Speaking of getting a whole new setup, who sent the first tooth motherfucking regrowth drug? Because I'm about to freak out.
It was you.
It was you. Oh, you were him. We don't talk about Fight Club. Is that what you were doing right there?
Yeah,
he said, "Don't let me tell you on the ring."
I turned into Jim Carrey off a Liar Liar. I'm kicking my own head. Nigga, there's a new motherfucking drug. What you guys think about it?
There's some of you motherfuckers out there that don't need it because you already got too many teeth, nigga. Don't do it. You got teeth.
Make an alligator mad, boy.
Nah. When you sent that, I was sitting there going, does the tooth come up like perfectly? You know, like, is it just like a white mass to show? Yeah, do they have to shape it?
Right.
So many questions.
Yeah, I was wondering. I didn't read too deep into it. Is it a one-time drug? Use a drug you have to take consistently?
I didn't get to see that part.
They said they tested it on animals. It passed on animals, so then they can go to humans. And they said that it could potentially be ready for like public use by 2030.
I already know the answer. Say you chip a tooth, you using it, or you get a tooth knocked out. You trying to use it? You testing it, or you just gonna get gold put in? Like I thought you were gonna answer. This nigga loves gold teeth.
That's what I mean.
Loves gold teeth.
I
mean, if I was young, I might, but like when you get older and you start thinking how many years you got left, like nigga, let it. Hey,
let it rock out. Just call you Chip for the rest of the time.
When I become financially Free? What's that?
It's given to
Be
humans in
given to
September.
humans in September.
Yep.
That's wild.
It's coming down the pipeline.
But yeah, so would you take it? You saying, or you just said
I'm
you
saying
rock out
it
without
depends.
a
If I
tooth?
was 18, yeah, I would just want them to regrow it. But if I happened right now, I'm 42 or something, my tip or my tooth chip,
my tip.
I would just get like them to do like the little fake make it. But then if I like actually lose it, then I'm gonna go gold. But when I become financially like free, I'm gonna have a all grill.
Tight.
I love grills. I'll pull up in my Camry on donks, and I'm gonna have my teeth shining. They're like, what up, old hell? I'm like, ain't shit, baby. You know what I'm saying? Just these wheels, baby. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds lit. I'm with you on that.
I've been wanting to grill my like so long.
We
and
get
it's
you one,
like,
cousin.
damn.
We get you one.
Yeah, I've definitely lost.
Hey,
but I'm
motherfucking share and subscribe so my cousin can get donks in the grill. I got you, cousin. We gonna get you.
But I'm out here fighting a good fight. You know what I'm saying?
Lord
do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
I was looking and it doesn't say.
You know what I'm saying? The inflation and everything is going up. I was at the Great Value the other day, and I tried to get me them chips, and them shits was $2.50, and I was like, they were $1.12 last week. You know what I'm saying? Just a year ago, and that's over 100%. And then I fucking work all fucking week, and then I come home and fucking dish soap is expensive as fuck too. And so anyway, but yeah.
All right, so
he said inflation.
Based off of what I just was able to look at, is it takes about 11 months for the first stage of it, and right now the researchers trials are on ages 2 to 7. I would not allow my 2 to 7-year-old to do it.
Yeah, what they didn't even got their
They're
grown
not even
teeth
grown
yet.
teeth. Yeah,
Where are they finding them at?
the
Russia.
kids.
Yeah, to find the 2 to 7-year-olds that parents are like, cool, yeah.
I mean, probably some. I was gonna say foster home, but they realized
Oh,
that
damn.
Might not be wrong though.
because who else
Yeah.
get to consent?
Are there people that just don't have teeth naturally
even-
when they're born, so then maybe they would just want to try?
It does say
I
it's a
don't know.
1%.
But can I say this? Whoever's testing it out is probably getting paid. So if you
Yeah, but they're
parents
2
are
to 7.
I know, but nigga, your
Their
mom is
parents
getting
are
a
getting
bag.
paid.
That's why they're signing them up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Do this trial. We'll pay you up to $1,500.
Yeah, that's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
The kid might want it too, because if you're 2 with no teeth, and then everybody around you has teeth, and you're just
Shut
like,
the fuck up. So
I'll do
imagine
anything for teeth.
Imagine not being able to chew at 2.
yeah,
You
or
like it.
7, going into second grade, rising second grader with no teeth.
That's wild.
That's wild.
Okay. Maybe they're talking about for the kids that have something.
When you were
Like
saying that
something-
1%,
yeah, the
like
1%, that makes
potentially,
sense.
like Richard, it was either he's gonna die next month or take this pig kidney, and he said,
Oh.
"Shoot, I'm gonna run it."
And you died 2 weeks
weeks
later.
later.
Nigga. You could have had 2 more weeks, but nigga
He win some, you lose some.
should have rocked
Goddamn.
out with what God gave you, nigga.
R.I.P. Richard, man.
Another RIP.
Oh.
What up? You got something?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
it says that the medicine itself, what it does, it deactivates a blocking sensation that stops the protein from growing. So it unlocks something on your teeth. So I think that's why they're trying it with young people. So then,
See if it activates their teeth to grow faster.
yeah, but we're gonna watch now.
Niggas just out here chipmunk teeth beaver just.
We think the level of like autistic kids is high now. You just wait till they start to bother our kids where you get to get fake teeth.
You ain't
That
never
sounds
told a
crazy.
fable. But what I was gonna say, RIP to our boy Josh Gibson. You don't know?
Yeah,
He don't know.
He became popular this last week.
You don't even know, dog.
He became popular.
Huh? Give me two times. Two times.
Hold on, my eye.
Here, I'll get it for you. Just give me. I got you. Come here.
Get out of here.
I was gonna rub your eye for you, gang. Shout out to Job.
Still let me blow it.
I can't even say it.
Job Gibson.
Job Shipkins.
He took somebody's job.
Yeah, he definitely did. And that person's job was the lead of the MLB in batting average. Shout out to Josh Gibson, 372. Slugging percentage, 718. And OPS, 1.177. So basically, if you are watching, Josh Gibson was that nigga, the best baseball player of all times, if you ask me, right? You know what I'm saying? If we were to add the Negro League stats from back in the day to current MLB, he'd be the number one hitter of all time. Pretty wild.
Yeah, and I think he knocked Ty Cobb off. Ty Cobb had,
and
like,
that boy
all
from the 60s, 70s.
He's from, I think he was in the
Earlier?
70s.
Okay.
I think he was in the 70s. He's actually one of my uncle's friends, high school friends.
But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think they should merge them together or no? It's just.
I mean, I guess my first reaction is about time. Because why not? It's all. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
why
it's not like they played on different size fields or played by different rules.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like with the NBA, there wasn't a 3-point line, and shit like that.
Right, there was other things to like debate, but this was just the color of their skin. That's absolutely wild. But growing up, it's interesting to see after reading that article, and seeing the dude in the Grays jersey. I got hyped because as a kid, I used to play for the Homestead Grays. So they got this community center back home. It's called CAYA, and all the neighborhood teams were all Negro League names.
That's fire.
That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire. I would only see that in my wildest dreams. Like, seriously, growing up in Idaho, we never.
I know. It's
we didn't
insane.
get to smell it for a second.
It's crazy because I did not. Like, I never. At the time, of course, you don't appreciate it. You don't know how cool it is. You're just like, oh, honestly, this jersey's low key fire. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then as you get older and you see. I don't know. It's wild.
The hesitation on bringing the Negro League stats on was that they were playing like 60-game seasons.
Can I remember what you're saying?
Okay.
It's Negro Leagues, not Negro Leagues.
Say it again.
He said the Negro Leagues, it's Negro Leagues. N-E.
Okay. Okay.
Negro League. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure you were good before it.
I'm not going to make fun of you.
Go ahead, because in the Negro Leagues.
In Texas, it's Negro.
Yeah.
But anyway.
I don't even.
It's all right.
Shout out to Colin Lano with Lano Insurance. He has been a proud sponsor of the Random Realness Show for over a year.
Call Colin if you need home insurance, life insurance, motorcycle insurance, boat insurance. Call
Colin. If you live in Idaho, Utah, Montana, or Oregon, call Colin. Where? 208-639-0412. Call Colin. But yeah,
Shut up. What were you about to say?
I don't know what was about to say, but you was going to say something.
Okay, so what I'm saying is the reason that they hesitated earlier was that they didn't play full seasons. They were like 60-game seasons. And so, but then during COVID, there were shortened seasons that they allowed to be in the record books because the COVID season was shortened. They had other examples of shortened MLB seasons that they allowed into the stat book. So once they allowed those in, they were like, well, we got to let these in.
It's because they were finally affected. It mattered to them. It didn't matter to them before.
Yeah, it probably when they were doing all the stat adjustments and looking at the shit, names from fucking the Negro Leagues were popping up. You know what I'm saying? And they're like, who the fuck is Josh Gibson? You know, like shit like that.
Everybody knew,
but they didn't know
But
until
they
they
didn't
started
wanna
throwing
bring it
all
on,
the
yeah.
names with everybody.
because you had to knock down some like baseball legends
Goats,
to bring
right.
them on, right?
Yeah.
Like it's like, and that's a crazy, awesome, inspirational day. It was like right sizing it, kind of wild.
I do have a question of how is there like, do you get more compensation for these things or anything, or you just get notoriety?
Well, when they say who's the
That's
all-time
what I'm
leading
saying.
sucker,
It's
boom,
just
it's your name, and then if your name is that name, then kids, there's probably people that buy Ty Cobb jerseys when he was the one. Like,
So you think they're about to come back with some fire ass Homestead Dre's with Josh Gibson?
That'd be tough.
Yeah,
I can see
Get a
it.
custom made. Get a custom one made. Folk be stunting on niggas. They be like, "Who's Gibson? Your last name Gibson? No, nigga. Best baseball player all time. Fuck you talking about?
They probably then will move him
Fuck you
into
talking
the.
about?
I mean, I
they were
guess
already
because
in the
if
Hall
we,
of Fame.
If you got the best batting percentage, the best on base percentage, and the best fucking slugging percentage, nigga, you're basically the best hitter. There's a Tony Gwynn. That nigga.
yeah, that makes sense.
Tony Gwynn was crazy. I think the nigga struck out like a total of like 10 times in his whole career or some shit like that. And he has 700 hits or something crazy, and it's just like, God damn.
I was at a barbecue this weekend.
Okay.
Random.
Hold on.
Random motherfucker.
And this guy that was there, he was like, Babe Ruth couldn't hit a pitcher today. He said he couldn't hit a single pitch.
Yeah.
He was saying that
The
back
movement,
then, the top speeds were like 75 miles an hour. He's like, Babe Ruth never seen 105 down the pipe. And I'm like, damn. Like,
And that's what's crazy, too, is the movement on pitches now, like, yes, they had curveballs and shit back in the day, but nigga, from a ball going from here to here, and you're winding up ready to hit it, and then it just drops. Like, niggas didn't see a 12-6 curve and didn't see a ball looking like a fastball, and then it just stops.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
and I agree. I couldn't fact check him in the moment, but he seemed like he was a baseball fanatic.
Right.
And so when he hit me with that piece, I was like, oh man, I didn't even think about that. Cause I was thinking, cause pitchers aren't like people that lift a bunch. They're just a dude that throws hard.
Well, and if you're tall and lanky, leverage is your best friend as a pitcher. And niggas back then are 5'6".
So I was
You know what I'm
just,
saying?
yeah, there's multiple, like you're saying it, but in my head, I was like, they had to have people throwing heat back then, but they didn't. Because, like you said, baseball players weren't even 6'5". 6'5" became a thing because they realized, hey.
Yeah, when niggas hit 80, they were probably like, holy shit, you see him? He just threw 80.
That is wild.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's just, even when we were kids, like, niggas throwing 90 was like, holy shit. Like, even movies, you throw 93, you're like, God damn, he's got a rocket.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh, 102. You know?
Did you guys both grow up playing baseball?
No, I never played baseball at all.
Oh,
I played baseball for 3 seasons.
okay.
Yeah, did you? Like,
Yeah,
I know you had the one, but I'm like,
Like,
did you
that
play
was it.
multiple seasons or
No,
just
I
one?
just remember playing like 1 or 2.
I wanted to, but, you know, my dad left when I was just younger.
I'm still waiting on my dad to come home.
He said he was going to go get me a bat and a glove.
That's hella funny. Did you see? Dang. Hopefully it was in the group chat because there's no way this is just something I know.
Right.
But there was a dude who was pitching and he was pitching like 45 miles per hour and was striking everybody out
in the MLB.
Yeah.
So it happens a lot. So like say our team has a doubleheader, right?
Uh-huh.
And the first game, or sometimes there'll be three games in a 3-day span, and so the first 2 games they'll go through their bullpen. And they'll only have like a starting pitcher and like one reliever for the next game, and say they go into extra innings. They'll be like, all right, shortstop, go play pitcher, you know, and they can hum it, but they're not going to be accurate throwing it. So they just throw it accurately. Niggas are used to seeing 90, 80, 100. So when a 60, 50 mile an hour ball comes in, they're like, I can't even,
that
fuck.
makes sense.
And then like some people just like toss it like they're playing catch with their kid. Just
That
like,
makes sense.
you know, but yeah, it happens a lot.
That's wild.
In the home run derby, they have to throw at like a decent speed because, like you're saying, if they throw at like 30, you have to strong arm that ball all the way out,
Yeah,
as opposed to if
like,
it's perfectly like 70, 75. There's a part of the speed coming and the bat going. So
yeah, and that's the thing too, is like they have so much power through their whole body that some of the shit I've seen home run derbies where it's their dad throwing them the ball like they're in the backyard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's probably throwing it like 40 miles an hour, just like not really trying, but he's throwing it right in the sweet spot, and this nigga's just
cracking it.
yeah. And it's, if he was like to throw a softball pitch, it'd be a lot harder, you know, to hit it because it's just getting lofted in. But
What sport do you think has like the strongest leg features?
snowboarding.
Oh, that was a good one.
I've never gone through a leg workout like snowboarding in my whole life.
Yeah, I won't lie.
That
Snowboarding
shit's
was
so
tough.
different, bro.
I would think track or I'd probably say track.
Okay.
What about you?
Oh, I have no idea. That's what I was asking. That was truly, that was a genuine one to know, but I did not think of snowboarding whatsoever.
So we're gonna make a hard pivot,
Random motherfucker.
and I got a video to play. Honestly, I'm low key. I agree. What? Yeah, said, yo, I agree. And nigga ain't for me. Spitting this shit, it ain't for free.
I thought you was passing it.
No,
See, and he was supposed to go and pass it.
Why
to
would
me.
you guys pass it? You guys, I
wasn't
know
ready.
you
I
guys
know.
think I'm the best MC. That's
know,
why you guys are trying to
you're
pass
really
it to
him.
me. But really, it should go
just
boom.
wasn't-
It should always go to you. And then if I pull off the sweep, then it's like we're really winning that day. But if you pass it to me,
That's on me, cousin.
I'm 2 for 12 right now. Like you can't don't come me.
generous, but it
Yeah,
ain't a
okay,
lot.
that's what I'm saying.
I should
And
also.
that's-
I just be playing. I don't be out here freestyling. I'm joking.
All right, so
Oh yeah, that's what I tell my counselor too. That you're just joking.
There's no way I come up in counseling.
Well, because I think I'm a good MC, but my everybody
else is fucking horrible.
I always try to pass it to you.
Just found out today she was joking.
All right, let's get into this
Get my
real
money
quick.
back.
Yeah,
No,
let's get
joking.
into this real quick. It's a video. I sent this one. I think we all share the same view or
I don't know.
opinion. Oh, you'll know.
Oh,
You'll know.
If Donald Trump can be a felon and be president, then we absolutely, without a doubt, in this country need to make sure felon is removed off of all job applications, felon is removed off of rental applications, felon is removed off of professional certifications, things like dentists, massage therapists, realtors, mortgage loan officers. Those are professional certifications. Anything like that, felon needs to be removed off of it, because the highest position in the land should be the most sacred and should be the example for everybody in this country. And if this is not a political post, this is an equal opportunity post, and this is a post that is about not holding down the everyday average American citizen.
Thoughts? Anybody?
he gonna go first.
No, you ain't going first.
Oh yeah, I just say yeah.
You agree?
I mean, it makes complete sense. I don't have a reason to not agree with that. And the crazy part is, as you were saying it, zero part of it sounds political. It just sounds like if this is the leader who is supposed to be our leader, then he should be the standard. And we're okay with him being this. Whether you agree or disagree, that is what is being allowed. So if that is being allowed, it should be allowed everywhere.
Well, nope. And like I feel like we discussed it a little bit, but the nigga got how many counts of felony?
34.
Hold on, what?
34. Not Akeem Olajuwon.
Oh,
Not Ricky Williams.
Not Shaquille O'Neal.
Not Shaquille O'Neal. No, Shaquille O'Neal was 32.
No, he was 34.
Shaquille O'Neal was 32.
In Orlando, he was 32.
And wasn't he 32 for the Lakers? No? I don't know.
So what?
He's
number,
my favorite. He was my favorite player. I thought he was 32.
What number was Magic Johnson?
32.
Oh, okay.
Oh, got you.
Okay.
That's legit.
Ass nigga, boy. Niggas love to argue. Nigga, just let me be.
Did you see him slap my hand like that, bro? I was trying to be respected. You just went. Did you? He just went all the way.
Oh, my fault. Okay.
You fucking moody. Nah, you fucking moody. God damn.
My bad, cousin. But yeah, I agree. Like the nigga had 34 felonies. Like, and what was the excuse or what? Petty.
There were lower level felonies for voter fraud.
And what did you say when we first discussed it?
I said, so all the people that are in prison with lower level marijuana felonies, they should be described as lower level,
right? Because
they're not being treated like lower level. They're getting years upon years upon years on these lower level crimes.
Right. Well, and I feel like a felony committed at the presidential position is way more important than a nigga that works at Kmart committing a felony. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's whatever crime he committed as a president is worse because you are, like you said, you're the fucking face of the law, basically, of the United States of America.
Yeah.
So, it's a technical. It is a really nicely done technical felony. They're gonna appeal it, and
34 of them.
34, because it's like if you win one, that judge would throw out all of them. That's how essentially stacked
all the
on
same category.
And so it could potentially get overturned at a higher level, but it's interesting that it won by a landslide at this level. It was a jury. So if it goes up, yeah.
I think it's crazy that for a felony that he could commit, even if they're all ones that stack on top, they weren't all committed at the same time. Like, he didn't do the same
It is
thing
the same.
34
It's kind of
times.
like...
Wasn't it 2 separate times?
It's like the hush money payment he made, and then... So that's a misdemeanor, and then he... suppressed the information because he misclassified the hush money payment in his accounting records. In New York, that's a misdemeanor.
Got you.
Then, because it is, he suppressed it because he didn't want people to know, because he was about to run for the presidency. It was like during the election cycle in 2016. At that point, it turns into voter fraud. Like he's suppressing information to
voters
to what is it? Persuade or to
I know.
Why am I missing the word right now?
I honestly,
to basically fool the voting population,
right?
And so that's when it becomes a felony. And then if he does that, then it could be like every single accounting record. If there's 34 accounting records, like if he moved the payment multiple different ways, they're gonna do that. Or it was in so many states, they're gonna give the felony. Bless you. And so there you go.
I think the dude in the video did a perfect job, like explaining it. Like, just this isn't a political post. This is an equal opportunity post. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yes.
And I feel like that's what America always preaches, and it's like the biggest thing that's missing from America. You know,
I agree. I think Oregon's the only state that you're not allowed to ask if someone's a felony on like jobs and stuff. Which to me, I mean, I want to say that I get it in some places. Can't think of one right now, but.
And I don't think that guy's saying you still shouldn't evaluate people on a case by case basis. But
no, I agree with you.
You shouldn't be able to know if they had a felony.
Yeah, it shouldn't be on that. Right. It should be like, hey, I talked to the dude. He checked out all these boxes. When you met this nigga,
he had a fucking 3 teardrops tattooed on his face. The nigga probably did a little bit of time somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not to be judgmental, but nigga.
But we're going to be judgmental.
Yeah, he's got You know somebody with teardrop tattoos?
Yeah.
They killed somebody, huh? Yeah, see, she didn't say no, nigga. We got him. We got her.
There's a dude.
What you me? Yeah, but I know some that are young that's never had a bad day. Well, they've had a bad day, but they did not earn those damn stripes. But growing up, I was also told from like some people who's been in prison. I had an uncle, and he was swearing. He's never changed the story, but he said that they try to tell people that it's about the time that they serve, but it's about the men that have had them. So it was told to me differently also. So that's why I don't see it either way.
Had them.
Yeah, that it turns into like a possession thing.
Okay.
But I don't know. Right. Get whatever tattoos
if they can
want.
hold you down, they can put a teardrop on you right too at the same time.
They can hold you down. They can get the pound. You know what I'm saying? What?
If they
can hold you down.
Is that what you're saying? Do they take you down?
They can take. If they hold you down, they can take you around. Yeah.
They give you a teardrop and go pound to town.
If they give you a teardrop, you yell. That almost went bad. I almost just hit a multi, and that shit would
honestly. This would have been a good time to come out. It's June. You know?
Okay, shout out to y'all.
Yeah,
you heard her. You got something y'all want to say? You need a shoulder to lean on. Kale's here for it.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely a shoulder for people to lean on.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Sorry, my eyes irritate me.
You want me to slap you in it?
Nope.
It'll stop the itching.
Did you go to a concert last night or this afternoon?
It was on whatever day I talked to you. It was that day.
Saturday.
It was a good time.
Was it that good? It was that good of a concert? So you still rocking the wristband?
Oh, hilarious. I was wondering where you go with that.
I know. I was lost too. I'm like, what did she do?
What did I do?
Drunk or something?
Yeah.
What did I miss? The fuck?
No, I just didn't pull it off. I guess I don't know.
It was a day pass.
She said, I can still smell her on it.
Absolutely sick.
Episode 75. It's been a live one.
That's how we're ending it.
Yeah. You know we go out.
He's crazy. So creative though. He'll get in and out. You know that's how he does it.
In and out, no spit, just dry dictor. Cut. I'm your host, Shane. Here with my co-host,
J. White, the Fi Guy. Remember to spend less than you make. Invest the rest. We're coming up on summer season. If you got a family unit and you're trying to do a vacation,
I know you got a good website for him.
don't put it on a credit card right now. I'm telling you, like, you think it's good, but like, just the kids are just gonna love to be outside, and then take them to the park, get them wet, get them on the water, do like a day trip and come back. Don't do it. You're gonna be mad.
Feel you on that one, boy. You ain't never lie. My other co-host,
Kelly Kell. Happy Pride. Go be as gay as you want to be. Be who you are. And I will say, if you have a kid who does come out as gay, just know that it'd be better to hear their story than their eulogy.
you ain't never told a lie.
Yeah.
That's a good way to.
I'm not gonna lie. A kid
That's
told me that.
That's a good ass way to hit his shit. Better to hear their story than their eulogy. I like that. Fuck. How am I gonna follow that up? I mean, I was saying, like, it was fun. No. We appreciate y'all for real though. Make sure you guys tap in, comment, like, share, subscribe. Again, we're still at the waiting to hit that 500 hot chip challenge mark. You know what I'm saying? Are you gonna do it with us, Kale? This is a commitment we made before you were here. So
there you go.
But I'm asking you now because I want you to feel like you're part of the team. You know what I'm saying?
As part of the team, I'm gonna honor who was here before me, and it wasn't me. So I'm gonna let them do it. All right.
All right.
I respect everybody enough.
I'm again. I don't even know what to say. I thought she was real. No, we appreciate you. Episode 75. We out.